Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome to Gfpf After Dark, episode 19. We've got 19 of these things in, man. That's great. It's good to see everybody out there. H, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I'm glad to be here. Staying up past my bedtime and running from the spatula.
Are you staying nice and warm where you're at?
I am. I actually got hot earlier and then to turn the fan on, my wife was not happy.
So we've been hearing a lot, here in the United States about this big storm that just came through. H was under like 15 and a half inches. We got 5 or 6 here in Michigan. The temperature being negative 15 is not very good for taking pictures of toys.
Right.
At least that's what I hear. I haven't attempted it myself because I do not like that kind of cold. Nico, how you doing, buddy?
92 Fahrenheit here. Don't hate me.
92 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
I remember those days in the summer.
Yep. It's kind of hot in here, but it's cool. We got some rain on Sunday, so temperature put some degrees down, but now again 92. But everything else is quite fine. It's like midnight for me, so it's the moment of the day that I relax and go hang with friends on live. So hello everybody.
It's always good to see everybody here, man. So who we got out in the crowd there, bud?
Obviously, first one, always, Mighty Ben.
Ben E.
What's up, Ben?
Good to see you, buddy.
There's someone called Flip Mamba.
Flip.
Over there.
Flip, what's up, buddy?
We got our guy Rodrigo in Mexico.
Brother.
Good to see you, Rodrigo.
There's
Who's that?
This is one of our new brothers here. It's Galactic Misfits, A.K.A. Eric the guy.
How's it going, Eric? Good to see you, buddy.
He makes the best smash burgers in any galaxy.
Yeah. Long ago and far away, the best burgers are there.
Yep.
We got the one and only
Subs.
We got one better half of one people that is not here today. Hello, Amy.
Oh, hey, Amy.
What? This is my better half. Hola, gordita.
Hey.
Hello.
We got Amy directly from Hawaii. Aloha.
Aloha.
Then it's Monka. What's up, buddy?
What's up,
Let's go,
Monk?
Monka.
We got Stevie. What up, Stevie? And last but not least, at this moment, Mr. Hand. What up?
What up, man?
Good crowd out there, man. We like seeing everybody. Thanks again for stopping in and checking us out live. We love it.
Yep.
So we got a special guest today.
Yeah, before the guest, for giving people time. Today is live critic show. So if you want to be criticized, reach me by IG, send me your post, and we will put it on air today. We got some pictures already, but if you want to be criticized today, you can send me directly to me your picture, and we're going to put it directly, and you'll be criticized by these nice faces, plus one, this the guest of the day, the Gfpf star.
So then that we haven't seen it beforehand. You send it to us right then, and we're just going to get that live view of it and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
And we are nice about it. That is, we are there to help. We are not there to make fun or to say anything bad, right? So, but we do try to help. So the guy that we have coming on here, I've kind of known around the community for a while. He takes cinematography, toy photos to a whole different level. If you guys have not seen his page, let's bring Sully out. You guys, man, if you're not following him, you should be. This guy's amazing.
So with no further introduction,
yeah, Sully.
Hello.
How are you, my brother?
I am doing great. Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it.
Oh man, it's good to see your face. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So Sully, what is it that drew you to toy photography?
Sir Dork. I'm sure he has influenced so many freaking people. But I'm a huge fan of Superman. And I was a photographer, and I was doing a year of a photo a day on Instagram on a different account. So don't look for it on Sully Toys. It's a different account. And so I started doing a lot of crazy photos of a self-portrait a day for a year. Or I was doing a photo a year, but then I started doing self-portraits. And I'm constantly trying to learn on YouTube different photo techniques, and somehow I came across Sir Dork's picture of him, Superman, like stopping his high five picture.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And so me being a Superman fan and him using himself as a self-portrait kind of hand, I was like, you can do this? I didn't realize you could do toy photography. Like I have collected Muppets Palisades, so I had a whole bunch of toys, but I didn't have I didn't have any Superman toys, I don't think, which is crazy. But I saw that, I'm like, oh my God, I need to do this, because then I don't have to photograph this all the time. Or other people, I can pose them how I want them. And he was just another source for me to absorb. I feel like I'm the Borg, kind of. I'm like, must assimilate everything that I can learn on or on YouTube at the time. And so he was just somebody I was like, oh. And then he not literally pushed me, but like his photographs. And so I'm like, that's something that really piqued my interest. And so I need to get that freaking Hush Superman that he used. I think it was either Hush or another one, but it was Mafex. I remember that. I do have both of them now. Eventually, I finally got them, but of course I had to pay the aftermarket prices because I was not hip at the time to toy photography. So,
that story I hear so many times, that people were getting into it and they ran into Jared's stuff on YouTube, and Sir Dork is where it's kind of what led him into it. And then when you talk to the guy, he's just so laid back and cool, and you would never.
Oh my God, his personality is freaking amazing.
I just started into it, and I started talking to him, and didn't really know who he was. I just whatever. This is some guy named Jared, and we were talking for a while, and then I started looking into his stuff. I'm like, oh, this guy really knows what he's doing.
Right. All of a sudden, I'm trying to find fireworks in the middle of December. I'm like, where can I find fireworks so I can blow shit up? So I can blow stuff up behind the scenes.
Right. And I've done that a few times. I started working with fireworks for a while, and I actually caught one of my figures on fire. And that was, oh man, I had the Mando with the soft goods cape. Okay. And I got the firework just too close to him. And he turned into just a ball of fire. And
that's awesome.
And so, but what was funny is I was clicking the picture, so I've got it around somewhere of him just in an absolute ball of fire.
So you got the shot, so it was worth it. As long as you got the shot, it was worth it.
I don't know if it was worth it, but I got the shot.
He also made me afterwards. He made me buy some kind of plumber blow air, because you can blow the dirt behind the figure. So I have that orange gun that you pump up and then poof, and it blows the air
the toilet thing.
It's just out of reach for me, but yeah, I got one right here too from watching his video. And boy,
So
does that thing work.
It does. Like you don't want to pump it up too much because you'll blow the figure over. But him
Learned
and
that the hard way a couple of times too.
Yeah, him and D-Amazing have made me made me spend so much money. Like I think I won't buy something and I watch a review, D-Amazing does a review, and I'm like, and so some people are like, hey, D-Amazing's video just came up. I'm like, I'm not watching it. I don't want to watch it because I can't afford it right now.
I don't have the money.
If I watch it, I'm going to buy it. So. I can't help myself. It's a disease.
So you've been a pretty good help to a lot of those in the toy photography field. Do you have a lot of people coming to you asking, hey man, how did you do that?
I do. And I try to explain what I do. It's hard. Sometimes there's a lot of steps. So sometimes I'll record videos for people privately. Like, this is how I did a sun flare or some light rays coming through, because it's easier to just show them than it is to like, all right, Alt Control to do that kind of, or I will point them to the YouTube videos where I learned it from, because there's a lot of amazing people on YouTube that will teach you how to do these things. And I try to show a lot of things, especially nowadays that AI is popped up. I try to show a lot of my behind the scenes and my editing process, because now I feel like I'm in high school again and I need to show my work.
Good. A lot of the people watching know that I have the group that I have, the Artistry of Toys. Just in case anybody's wondering, Sully here is one of the admins for Artistry of Toys. We just kind of put him in there, and this is one of the reasons why. Exactly. So Artistry of Toys, we're always trying to help toy photographers. We're always trying to help them grow. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted him on there, is because I know that that's a passion that he has, a desire that he has to help out the community. Him and Eric and Benny. So again, we appreciate that part of being that part of the community. So did you find it unique when you came into the community, that how accepting everybody was, or did you have an opposite feeling when you came in?
I was just, when you were saying that, I was just thinking, this community is probably the best photography community, if not community in the world, I think, because everybody is so accepting and willing to share their knowledge. Like Jared and anybody else who I've asked, I'm like, what kind of lens did you use? They just tell you. Or Jared's like, oh yeah, we use this kind of firework to do the explosions in the back. And so coming from a different photography background where people are very secretive, like, right, I'm not going to tell you what kind of lens I used. I'm not going to tell you the location that I was at. I'm not going to tell you the software that I used to edit my program or edit my photo. And so I just found it to be very accepting and made me want to be as open with my followers as possible. Like, I think I don't remember. At one time, if not now, I have on my profile on Instagram, ask me any question, and if I know the answer, I will tell you, or I will tell you the people that I learned from on YouTube. I will link the video, like, this is how you do a lightsaber glow. It's really not that hard. It
is for me. I still can't get that one right.
Layers, Amy.
But I've even done shortcuts now where I'm like, I have a action in Photoshop where I just do glow and it automatically does everything for me, so I don't have to do it over and over again, because it's the same thing over again. You do like 4 layers, and you do 4 layers, and you do dodge glow, and so I don't have to do that.
Oh, you just hit the button and it does it?
Right. So I have a lot of shortcuts.
I'm in there editing.
And that just comes from years of doing Photoshop. I'm like, it's not cheating because I actually do it, and I have to record it. I have to record it in Photoshop. It's not.
I didn't
pull it from somewhere else. I had to do it myself, and I record.
I'm not gonna lie. I got actions. I also got panels.
Actions,
like those.
There you go.
I got the panels where you can like click on the panel, and the panel makes a lot of stuff like automatically.
Yeah, And that's stuff that you have to set up.
You had to
yourself.
build that panel. Yeah.
Exactly. And so things that I do over and over again, I've set up actions or panels or whatever, because I'm like, why do the 20 steps over and over again when you can? Is it? Oh my God! Is it the time?
15 minutes. Cheers.
Hey! Mazel tov. I'm not Jewish, but fuck it. Fuck it. We're at 15 minutes.
So before we go on, I got some messages for you, Sully, from the people on the chat.
Yeah.
We got a first timer called Sequential Plastic. They say they fell out first time viewer. Here to see my boy Sully.
He is my brother. He got me started in Mezco, actually. So it's his fault that I
thank you very much
that I follow Mezco so much, because he did a comic book, an online comic book with a bunch of different characters, and one of the characters, and then he had this Union Gomez. He did a number of comic books, but Union Gomez is the one that caught my eye. I'm like, huh, that's kind of interesting. And then so Union Gomez would actually help him build his diodes that he would use in his photography. So it was kind of like, it was so cool to watch his process of doing his diodes, because I have a couple of diodes from actually him as well. And I met him. I went to Chicago to meet him and Jay, TMNT, 1987.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know his. I don't know his Instagram name now, because I just know him as Jay now. But I went to Chicago to meet him, and Zach went up there as well. But he's the one who introduced me to Gomez, and now I have every freaking Gomez that Mezco.
So what you're saying is this guy owes you a lot of money.
He owes me a lot of money, except for the White Ninja that they've released in Asia. I still don't have that one.
Okay. Going next, we got Galactic saying that Sully does an amazing work.
I appreciate you, sir.
And also love Sully's work.
This community is so
in the house.
Freaking amazing. Everybody's so supportive here.
Action Nova. What else we have? And you have a new follower, I think. Yep, Flip is following you now.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Cool, Flip. You'll like it, Flip. Man, this guy's got some great stuff.
Dexadwa says I made a rainbow lightsaber that took a minute.
Oh, I bet it would.
What else? Oh, there you go. Good question. Sully, where do you get your pros and accessories?
Like props? Maybe props and accessories?
Yeah, I think so.
From everywhere. Like I do have a 3D printer that I print some of my props and accessories from. What's that company?
Super Action stuff.
Super
Action stuff. I got a bunch of. I just got their vending machine, and it had a whole bunch of really cool stuff in it, along with the vending machine. I think the first thing I bought from them was the coffin. The coffin had like a chainsaw in it, and had some blood.
Casket of cruelty.
Casket of cruelty. Yeah.
They had some blood. They had a lot of blood effects in the casket, and it was super cool stuff. I mean, sometimes I buy things just for the accessories. I don't care for the toy. I'm like, so I think I just bought the Evil Dead. Sure. Evil Dead. He had a chainsaw and he had like a lantern in it.
A lantern.
Yeah. And I bought it just for the accessories. I'm like, on the figure, but I liked all the accessories that came with it. I just used the lantern for. I haven't posted it yet. I used the lantern for the leading lines. He's holding the lantern over the coffin that came with Nosferatu, Mezco Nosferatu.
Can't wait for people to see that photo, man. Gosh, that thing is awesome. You dropped that, I was like, whoa.
I love the things that you have in that collab. Because I'm like, all right, leading lines, all right, shadow work, all right, whatever you have. So it's kind of fun.
It makes you think.
Yeah, it makes you think. And because you take, I don't know how many pictures I've taken since I started toy photography, but it's a freaking lot. And sometimes you have trouble thinking of something cool or something new or something different. You know, there was a commercial, one of my pictures recently I did was trying to break the between two pictures, and I had interaction between
that
two.
That thing is so cool. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It was an ad on Instagram where some lady was pouring some tea or something that was going into somebody else's cup between two photographs. And I'm like, how awesome would that be for a picture? But the only way I could do that was to do it as a reel. So I did a picture as a reel because you need that full screen space to try to have enough room to interact between two photographs. And the other problem that I had with that was like, well, people have to be in dark mode on their phones for it to look good, because if everybody's on their if they're on the white screen, but I'm like, well, I have dark mode, so I use dark mode.
So when you took the photo, you could see it through the dark mode and made it pop.
Right. So hopefully most people have dark modes on their phone, otherwise it looks kind of weird.
Or you can do a new version in white mode.
I could, yes.
H, did you have any questions there for Sully?
So you mentioned the Palisades Muppets. I used to collect those as a kid. What's your favorite diorama that they made?
The kitchen. My favorite.
Yes, me too. I wish I still had it.
Oh, the kitchen or the backstage. I have them all. But the kitchen, probably the kitchen. I use the kitchen the most. But I do love the backstage because they have the upstairs and the balcony.
Right.
I just love that line so much, and it broke my heart. I was in the Air Force when they canceled the line, and they were about to do Ernie. I saw pictures of Ernie as a prototype. It was all gray and stuff. I was so excited because they were going to release parts of Sesame Street. Like each one had a little dio. And eventually, if you collected the whole Sesame Street, you would have the Sesame Street.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that would have been cool.
And so I was so excited, and then they went under. They probably weren't charging enough because their figures were awesome for what they were at the time. And so I'm happy that NECA picked it up because they did do Ernie. Ernie was the one they didn't fulfill. And I did buy a 78 points Sesame Street dio. I have one of his dios before. I missed out on a couple of his that I really loved, but I didn't have money at the time. But I'm like, I'm the one who we had him on my show. Not my show. I was part of a show that was Behind the Plastic. 3 other guys, Zach, Sequential Plastic, and Jay was part of it, and sometimes Simon was on it, and Ben, Crooked Ninja Turtle, and Simon Toast, and we would have a guest on. But we had 78 points, and I was telling him, like, you need to do a Sesame Street dio, because I'm a huge Sesame Street fan of Superman. I'm a huge Jim Henson fan. And you need to do 78 points. We had 78 points on our show, and I said you need to do a dio. And a year or two later, he's like, "I'm doing the dio, dude." I'm like, "Oh!" I was so excited. So I was one of the first person. I'm like, "Yep, bye."
That's awesome.
He does such great work too.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Another question for you from Steve Vaccines, a.k.a. Evan. What program do you use to edit?
Photoshop. I use Photoshop 24/7. I mean, I've been using it since I was an actor in LA back in the day and a producer. So one of the shows we produced is when I started using Photoshop. And back in the day, you used to be able to buy Photoshop and use it unlimitedly because you could buy it, but now you have to rent it yearly. And so I dabbled in Photoshop for a while when I lived in LA, and then I joined the Air Force. And once I got back into photography, then I realized you had to rent Photoshop yearly. And so Photoshop. To answer your question, Photoshop.
Oh, we got SH from New Zealand. We got people from everywhere on the world.
New Zealand. Wow.
What's up, brother?
One of the places I want to visit.
Hobbiton.
Amazing.
Oh, okay. We got another question and a follow-up question. What to-go feature that you use in every photo in Photoshop? There must have.
I think you meant Photoshop.
Photoshop.
I think you got auto-corrected.
Yep. It's what go-to feature that you use in every photo in Photoshop? Like, what is the main feature of Photoshop you use?
I would say I add a lot of artificial lights in Photoshop. So I will use orange.
Be careful when you say artificial something, because there's a lot of people who are going to shout like, "Arr!" So
I will use a layer of orange color, and I'll just click it with a soft brush.
Right.
And then I will click screen to make it into like a lens or a
of light.
A light.
Yep.
And I usually move it off to whatever light that I'm using off screen.
Right. So you're enhancing the light that you're using anyway.
I'm enhancing the light that I'm using anyway. And it's weird because whenever I'm doing it, I always feel like it's like I feel like you don't want to see it. For some reason, I'm putting it like it's a lens flare that you don't want to see.
Yep.
Like most people would want to get rid of, but I add it in artificially.
Yeah, it's like when you use the flare, but you take from the frame, you take the flare and you leave only like the light bleeding from the flare.
Right. And I've been talking to like my friend Simon Toast. His name's Simon, but on Instagram he's Simon Toast. And other people. I'm like, sometimes I feel when I'm or the toy page. He's like, I want to edit this way, but it looks like it's bad. Like you don't know how to edit. I'm like, I'm putting in flares on the side of the picture that probably shouldn't be there. Because when you're taking the picture, you're like, you see other people's pictures and it's crystal clear and everything's perfect. Like Marty from What's Up Danger takes phenomenal photos. I want to be Marty when I grow up. Like I watch it. I bought a lot of freaking lights recently, so my photos have changed a little bit because of his behind the scenes. He does great reels behind the scenes where he's got like 6 lights going on. He's like, this is the rim light for the turtles over here, and this is the rim light for that turtle over here, and like his behind the scenes are freaking amazing. And I'm like, so I bought some more lights to try to be cool like Marty. What's Up Danger? And
What's Up Sully?
What's Up Sully? That's why I tell when people are like DMing me and saying, how can I be better or blah blah blah, I'm like, you know what, there's always going to be somebody that's better than you. There's always going to be something more than you. As long as you're enjoying the process and the moment, that's what it's about. Don't worry about being better than What's Up Danger or other people that I look up to.
When you start loving it, your own style will start to build, and then people will be saying, "How do you do that?" instead of you saying, "How can I be this person?" Right? Then people will be looking at you the same way, because that love starts to show in your own photos.
I heard a quote one time is like the perfect is the enemy of the good. Like you're trying to be somebody else, but like that's the enemy of you. Like find your own style. Find what works for you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. Next question from people there. Benny asks for you, what's your favorite action figure in your collection?
You know what? I knew that question was going to come up. You know what? My Grail figure at the time, when I went to go visit Jay and Zach up in Chicago, we went to a toy fair and I met Articulated Times. He has a online store, I believe. There are two people, Articulated Times and Articulated Plastic, and I believe it's Articulated Times.
Easy for you to say.
I recently got Invisalign, so it's hard for me to talk sometimes. But I believe it's Times who has his own store, and he had my unicorn. The Lone Roach Gomez. That was the figure at a time that I wanted more than anything else in the world. Like I just love the samurai Lone Roach, and he had it in Chicago when we went to go visit Jay, because Jay lives in Chicago suburb. And he had it, and I bought it. I'm like, I don't care how fucking much money it was, and I was like, I'm buying it. I've wanted this forever. This was my new unicorn, and I needed it, and I bought it, and so that's my favorite figure.
Nice.
Was that the question? Was that the question? I don't remember anymore. Yeah. It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Now I want to know how much you pay for that. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
No. I think it was like I said, I'm old and I don't remember things, but I think it was like 300, 350. Oof. And I was willing. I was like, I don't care.
Shut up and take my money
when you get there.
I have been looking for this guy forever. He did cut me a deal. Whatever it was, I think it was $50 less than what he had on the sticker, because he did follow me on Instagram, and he's a freaking amazing guy.
Cool.
He was a cool guy. It was, and I think Jay bought something from him, and maybe Zach bought him from something, and there was a couple of other guys that I can't remember now because I'm stupid. But
Nico, what do you say we check out some of Sully's pictures?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So I'm going to pick the first one as the favorite of many of us. Yes. Because every time that we see this picture, it's like,
one of my favorite pictures. That's one of my favorite pictures. That's two pictures combined together. So I took a picture. Okay. So I took a picture of the little Mezits standing on my marble checkerboard. And then I have a picture of Gomez, and I don't know why, but I used a piece of glass underneath him to have the reflection of him. Yeah. To get the reflection of him, and a black piece of paper underneath the glass. So that is two pictures combined together. And I'm using
this picture was one of the top 25 of 2025.
Yeah.
Really?
It was last year.
Don't remember the.
It was in the top 10. I remember.
That was my week of Mezco Mondays. That's what I did.
So if you give me 1 minute, I'm going to find what number was, because it was like top 10. I think so. Yeah, it was
Of your
top
top 10 of
7.
25?
It was the number 7 of the top 25 of 2025.
It's one of my favorite pictures.
I think
Yeah,
that this
I can see why.
deserves.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Every time that I see it, I get like hypnotized by the freaking pictures. Like, oh my god, oh my god. I mean, it's so like 1-to-1 scale. The Gomez on the behind, like with the finger like this. You see it so big, like then.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
So next one. You want to pick one, Sully?
Oh God, to pick a picture. Uh, sure, we can do the Cowboy Gomez, the second row
This
down.
one?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I there is I think it's GPS lot on eBay that sold the Cowboy Gomez, or sold the accessories except for the cowboy
Okay.
hat. I printed that up myself. The Gomez clothes. I use the 3 Pink Skulls guitar for his back, but and for the guitar, but all the clothes are from GPS lot on eBay, and
Oh,
I use the head from my beliefs. It's got green eyes. It has to be from the Holiday Gomez head, and then I printed out the hat from
It's amazing, buddy.
3D Cults or
Absolutely.
something.
It got some of like the Sunset Riders video games, like feeling.
yeah.
There was, you'll see later. I mean, if we want to go to some of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pictures that I did of, that is from Zach. Zach did that picture, sequential plastic. We did a collab because it kept on posting pictures of a Cowboy Gomez. I'm like, if you're gonna keep on posting Gomez pictures, do you want to do a collab? Because I have Gomez in that permanent in my display. I have him permanently displayed in that cowboy outfit because
Oh, cool.
I will gladly collab with you. So I think this was his third picture that he did, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. And people seem to really like my poster pictures that I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
they
awesome.
should.
Hey, Sally, question for you from Evan.
Yeah.
If you could shoot for one toy line, who would it be and why?
I'm gonna
I
say
think that we can say Mezco.
Mezco. I think Mezco is absolutely. I don't work for Mezco. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he works for Mezco. I don't work for Mezco. They've asked me a couple of times to do their premiere pictures, and I'm very humbly said yes. I would love to do your premiere pictures. So I would say Mezco. I think their articulation is pretty much fantastic, and their clothes are amazing. They're soft goods. I mean, they blow everybody else out of the water from what I've seen. I don't buy everything. I'm not a rich person, so I don't know. But but Mezco, I'm very happy with, and I have to thank Zach, Sequential Plastic, for that. He introduced me to Gomez, made me fall in love with him because of the Union Gomez, and this is what has happened because of him.
Going forward, any other pictures you want to like spotlight, or H, you want to choose something?
Have somebody else choose. Yeah, have somebody else choose.
So one of my favorite ones, if you go down, there's one where there's the motorcycle and then it looks like a cloud coming over. That's actually Gomez again. You know which one I'm talking about, Sully?
You're talking about the desert scene when he's on his motorcycle and like
Yes.
we have like
and
the
clouds
death
coming
guy
over.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of far down. That's when they released the motorcycle gizmo. Oh my goodness, I've been drinking too much. Gomez. Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. I went to what was it? Orlando Comic Con.
Right there.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my god.
So,
Wow.
so this was one of the first
Guys,
shots I ever saw of Sully's.
Nice to meet you. Goodbye. I'm
This is
retiring
one of
from
the first shots
photography.
of his I ever saw, and I remember going, "Oh my god!" So yeah, that was this one got me. He just kicked you right in the man. That's good.
I constantly look at like Pinterest if I want to do something fun at Pinterest. I'm like, all right, motorcycle pictures, blah blah blah. I went to the first time Orlando MegaCon.
Okay.
And I already bought this figure, but they had him in booth before he was released. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy him again. So I do have two of this guy. And there's people on like 3D cults that have this skull Gomez.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, so I put him on the body of, I want to say, I don't even know what body I put him on. It doesn't matter. You know what? I think it was the Gomez Void, the Void Gomez that had a bunch of capes and stuff. I took his head off and I put the Skull Gomez on him. And that bandana I still have on the Biker Gomez is from NECA Willie Nelson. It's the Willie Nelson bandana. Fits perfectly on that Gomez. I've shot him a number of times. I mean, there are other pictures of that Biker Gomez with the Willie Nelson bandana on him, and that Biker Gomez came with that bike. So. Gomez is, I don't know how he weaseled his way into my heart, but him and like Vapor or Vaporoni, Jackie, they've only done 3 of the Vapors, but those 3 have really like struck something deep within my heart, and I love Gomez. And I've messaged Gomez. I've messaged Mezco a number of times, like, we need another Jackie. We have a white one, we have a blue one, we have a green one. How about a red? How about a black? How about a, there are a number of colors that we can do with Jackie. And but my favorite Jackie was the Jackie, the green one. That,
So it's because they're this close to Muppets and being grown up. They have that felt look.
Muppets. Muppets. Jim Henson was a great.
I want to pick this one.
Okay.
I freaking love the guy like making the Muppet exactly like a puppet. It's perfection.
I used awesome. the microphone on Jim Henson from Rizzo. He's like the backstage Rizzo. Palisades. That's a Palisades Jim Henson with a NECA Ernie and Bert with the Palisades kitchen and tomatoes and avocado.
Yep.
And the cat in the background. That's all Palisades. I think the only thing that's not Palisades is Bert and Ernie, and the coat that's on Bert. You know what? I'm very lazy. I used the Bert in a October picture where he was being Marty from
McFly. Yeah.
from Back to the Future. So he still has the, I believe, Jackie, some version of Vapor. I think it's a Vapor jacket or Vapor vest on,
That's awesome.
and all the props in there from NECA, including the board at the bottom next to Jim Henson. And so I put Sully Production because I made the picture. Jim Henson because, of course, Jim Henson. And Marty is actually a reference to one of my good friends, Figure Wood, who's a fantastic photographer. He right now, I don't know, I think he's on number like 31 of the Punisher. He does other things other than the Punisher, but I think this is number 31 in a row that he's done the Punisher, and it's fantastic to watch these people. I love watching everybody in this community, how they work their pictures and how they grow, because you can see like the line of them growing, and you're like, oh, so good. And some people just like blow past you, and you're like, how the fuck did you like that? Like, that's when I started watching Marty. I'm like, Marty, how'd you watch that? I'm like, oh, you used like 50 fucking lights in that picture. No wonder it's wonderful. So the people who are wondering, it doesn't matter about the camera really, because there are people that take, like TMNT 1987 takes wonderful pictures with just their camera. It really matters about the lighting. Don't worry about your camera. Worry about the lighting.
That's a pretty awesome tip. So, H, what's your choice? The last one of Solis today.
What is that one of Clark Kent?
If you want me to scroll down, Superman. I can scroll down.
The one your
this
arrows.
One?
Yeah, that one.
That is the figure that I waited the longest for. Muff Toys delivered. They absolutely delivered, but it took like 2 years for them to deliver.
Wow.
He
is cool though.
He is very cool, and I enjoyed photographing him. This was kind of like a happy accident. There's a couple pictures back where I was photographing outside with a diorama that I found at a local toy fair. And I've been using him a lot outside where I lift him up. So this picture, I was holding the diorama and trying to photograph at the same time, so I can use my natural background. So I'm holding a diorama he's holding him in the back that you can't see, but he's holding him in the back, and there is a wire holding the hat.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can scroll over, but you can probably see the behind the scenes of me just holding the figure while I take the picture. There you go. so there I am holding the figure, and
it takes a very steady hand.
So I don't know if it takes a steady hand, but it takes a very fast shutter speed to take that picture, so it doesn't look like it's.
We're going to make another 24-hour stream for raise money for give Sully a table for the backyard.
So that's how it was produced, and then a little Photoshop to remove the line.
Yeah,
and
the
whatever.
stuff.
But yeah, that was.
Was that like a George Reeves era Superman? Like, is that how he's dressed?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, my Superman will always be Christopher Reeves.
Mine too.
He is my Superman. I do have his Mezco Superman. My mom used to be so upset at me because back in the day, boys, and girls. We used to have to go to the video store and rent videos. And every single time I would rent a Superman Christopher Reeves, it was probably usually the first one or the second one. Every single time. And she'd be like, "You've watched that 400 times already." I'm like, "I don't care. This is what I want to watch." So I
watch it 400 more.
Right.
Every single time. So I do have the Mezco Christopher Reeves Superman, and he came with the beautiful crystal. You know, he pushes the green crystal into the thing to have his parents talk.
Oh, and it lights up.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I mean, but Muff Toys did do a very good job on this Clark Kent Superman.
Sully, are you getting the new Mafex 1 Clark Kent?
Is worth the wait. To what? I'm sorry.
Are you getting the new Mafex Clark Kent, like non-Superman Clark Kent?
You know what? I'm not. I have a couple of years ago. I did a month of Superman, and I never shot the same Superman twice. That tells you how many Superman figures that I have. And no, I did not get that because I have this Muff Toys, which is freaking amazing. I just recently got the gong.
Oh wait!
I can't speak with these braces on. But this Gong Superman.
Oh wow!
And even though I absolutely love Christopher Reeves, this is my favorite Superman. Gong did an amazing job on the Superman.
Cool.
Hey, we got a domesticated caiman that made it home. Yee!
Welcome home.
Glad you made it home, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, so what about some critiques?
Yeah, Sully, we're gonna start critiquing some others. Are you gonna stick around with us?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent, man. Let's do it.
So, first one. These are pictures that people send us with the hashtag. We're still trying to work on the hashtag because we know that hashtag become a pain in the ass like this. But I can critique nothing about it.
It's beautiful. Yeah. The only thing I would like to have seen for me is for his face to be lit up just a little bit more. But that's it.
That's what I was going to say.
The face of the skull or the face of the night behind?
The night.
Face of the night. The night. Yes.
Well, made sense. But it's pretty awesome.
That skull is awesome.
Okay. So M.W. Forrester, amazing work, right?
Great work, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Going on. This is from Saguardo Collections from Chile.
Wow.
Where is that?
I don't know.
For me personally, I think I would like some more light behind the head itself, and then have the light wrap around the face a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But other than that, it's absolutely amazing. I love all the black that they have in it. There's a lot of silhouette, which is freaking amazing.
My main, it's not a critique. It's like an option that he will be done. It's to don't put so many X-Men's around Magneto, and just leave, for example, Wolverine and Gambit, and make it like plain dark, just the silhouette, so you can understand that it's Wolverine, you can understand that it's Gambit, and you don't have to light them, and made more lighted Magneto on the background, like a contrasty stuff. But it's pretty awesome. And if you see Saguardo's work from a couple of months ago, and you see the work that he's doing now, it's pretty awesome how he is been improving his stuff. So shout out to Saguardo. He deserves one of these.
Yes.
Any other thought about it?
I probably would have moved the crop a little bit, so bring that down and the bottom down, so you're not cutting off the feet, and a little less headroom.
Yeah.
You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like just a hair down to where you got the bottom feet in, and not as much space between the figure's head and above. But then you lose out on some of that background, which is just sweet. So
Like making him more prominent and like more floating, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a very good point. Going on, we got Benny action _ photography. This is
Benny.
from today.
Heck yeah.
so I
Pretty
really
cool
want that
mashup.
figure.
Which one? The Avatar one or the
The
droid
Avatar
one?
one. The Avatar
Oh.
one. That thing is just cool. And Benny, you did a great job, man. I like how she blends in that background. Everything just looks like it belongs. Good job, Benny.
Right, yeah. Looks
Yeah.
like she's dropping out of the trees.
Pretty awesome, Benny.
Great work,
well
brother.
done. My only kind of critique is I will make more like put some more artificial light in there with like a light, like a LED panel or something like that, and try to separate a little bit from the background from the trees because it's like too even the light. So make more separation. Just that.
Yeah.
Other than that, good shot, brother.
Oh,
Oh, Stevie.
This is from Stevie. What can I say from Stevie?
Stevie, that is beautiful, brother. Wow.
Man.
It is
I got
awesome.
nothing. Yeah, I got nothing to give. That's awesome.
I think maybe for me, what
Yeah.
I would do is on the armpit, maybe have a little bit of light glow come out just to immerse
separate
it
there on
in
that
the
one.
just to immerse it into the figure that is already there. I mean, this is an awesome photograph. I love the rule of thirds that's going on,
Uh-huh.
but I would just use a little bit more of a light bleed in the armpit. That's it.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I see that over here on our right, their left. Yeah.
It's
I get
an
that.
awesome picture. Good job.
Yes, sir. And last but
And you
not
know
least,
what? Whenever,
Okay, that was
whenever, you know, everything is subjective. What I like and what somebody else might like is completely different. So
Right.
whenever people ask me to like judge their pictures, I'm like, from my standpoint, this is what I would do. But you know what? I'm not Gauguin. I'm not Van Gogh. Whatever
We are
you
not
do,
professionals. Yeah.
We're and even if we are professionals, it's not what I would do. It's what you would do. Like, what is your art style? My friend Simon Toast does something completely different than what I would do, or what TMNT 1987 would do, or Sequential Plastic would do. We all have our own styles. So when people ask me certain things, I'm like, that's what I would like. I would put a lens flare underneath the armpit. It doesn't mean that that's what is right.
Right.
It doesn't mean that's what is correct. You know, I'm like, what is your style? Like,
Whenever we
Like,
do these critiques, that's exactly what we say to Sully. We just
Exactly.
tell everybody, when we give advice, we're just saying this is what we would have done different. This is maybe you could think
Right.
of it just how people think of it in a different way. Not that I would change anything about the photo, but if you were
Okay.
going to, these are things you could have done that maybe would have made
Right.
it pop a little bit
You
more,
know?
but it's still excellent.
right. You know, Van Gogh might have had the nose over here and the eye over here. Like, this is what I would do, and it doesn't mean that what you did was wrong.
Absolutely.
This is my critique on
there is
what
no right
I
and
would
wrong
do.
about this. It's,
Exactly, and that's what when people ask me things, I'm like, I can tell you what I would do along my art style, but that doesn't mean that it's correct with your art style.
I mean,
Like you
there-
do you, boo.
I mean, we have some like there's a separation between there is no right and wrong, and there's some things that are more technical. You must try to achieve. For example, if you're taking a picture, try to take the picture with focus. because sometimes it's you're like in a hurry. You try to make the picture, and sometimes you like miss the focus, and the pictures gets blurry when it should be in focus. That's something that you can say between quote unquote like there's right and wrong, because you take a picture of an action figure and the action figure is out of focus. It's not that right. But when it comes to like the styles, the colors, or where you put the lights and when you try to achieve, there's no right and wrong. Maybe it's like your way, my way, his way, and maybe a lot of other ways. And that's the idea here. We try to like give you another view or like other point of view of your image and try to say, if I have the chance to take that picture, I will make that picture in this way. And maybe you give them more tools or more options that maybe in that moment he or she didn't like think about it. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. We're all trying to grow.
Yep.
Definitely.
Every day.
And that's what I love about this community is everybody is trying to help each other. They're like, I'm not going to tell you where, like I said, my old photography, I'm not going to tell you the location that I was at because that's a beautiful location. I'm not going to help you out. Here in the toy computer, they were like, yeah, this is where I got the diode. This is where I got the toy. This is where I got 20 lights. This is where I got the Lanzi lights. I got the whatever lights. I'm using the Sony camera. I'm using whatever lens.
Well, so many people, like as one of their last pictures, they'll show what camera they used, what settings they used. You're not going to find that in any other photography community.
Right. And that's what I think is freaking amazing.
Here's my secret. No, you go do it.
I want you to grow. I want you to be better. I want you to surpass me and inspire me to do better.
Right.
But the thing is, maybe you're going to like, I'm going to speak about me. I take a shot and I make the backstage picture and I make the Gfpf picture. So everyone can see how I made the shot and what settings I use. But probably other person with the same figure, maybe with the same camera, same lens, he got like a copy of everything that I got. He may take another different picture because he has like another eyes. So that's the cool thing about it.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Alrighty, boys. We are like on the 1 hour mark.
Did we have anybody put any in that they wanted?
Yeah.
No, not today. Maybe people are lazy. Maybe it's late. Like, what about give them like 2 minutes? If someone wants to be criticized, you got 1 minute to send me your post. And we'll put it on air. 2 minutes.
Sounds good. H, what do you got going on after this, man? What do you got going on this week?
I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Gotta get the old dog sled out. You know?
Woohoo! Get on now, get
Mush. The bad part is my dog would probably love it.
How about you, Nico? What do you got going on this week, buddy?
Oh, we got Gfpf live tomorrow, as usual. I am finishing my dials, my computer stuff, or like the bowling alley. As some of you, Stevie,
all right,
may say this is like a bowling alley. I'm finishing this. I made some crates, and I'm trying to take some pictures, maybe. But yep. Oh, we get a.
Sully, how about you, man? What are you doing?
I am trying to finish my painting on Michael's saloon. Imaginary. Fuck. I'm sorry. I've been drinking too much. What's his name? Michael. Let me look real fast. I'm sorry.
No problem.
You're right. I forgot. Tomorrow on H-Files, we're going to learn how to make a homemade reflector.
Oh, perfect.
That's cool.
With some cheap cardboard and tinfoil.
Well, you just gave up. You just gave it up.
Right.
That was a quick spot.
Okay, we got 3 pictures.
You gotta find out what kind of glue tomorrow.
Well, we did have 2 pictures come in. Cool.
Yeah, we got 3 pictures that people sent me. These are from
awesome.
Mon Barbies.
I love the action in that. Even like you see the little swoosh coming behind there, where you could tell the the skateboard kind of looks like brought some of the dirt out. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yep.
That's a little detail that if it wasn't there, it wouldn't be as good of a picture. That's really, really cool.
I have no
Who is
critiques.
this?
The character of the the photographer.
Who was the photographer?
Man Barbies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is great.
This is the guy with the pool of Deadpool full of balls.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. This is by Galactic Misfit. What else? I mean, you see that aesthetic is like it's galactic.
I love his
Yeah,
style.
you know exactly who it is when you see it without anybody having to say, "Hey, this is Eric's photo." And I don't know if anybody else noticed. He asked me if I know. Did you guys notice the little Easter egg that's in this photo?
I see like, yeah, two? No, yeah, one.
What do you see, H?
I'm blind. I don't see anything. I'm like getting closer to the screen.
Michael.
I'm gonna give you a clue. Panam, panam, panam,
Michael.
panam, panam,
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
The license
I see
plate.
now. Nice.
Did you find it, Sully?
No, not yet. I think it's like Imagination Station. Michael. He recently got out of the world. He is. He did a saloon. He does a lot of stuff.
Cool.
But I'm recently painting one of his saloons from his Patreon.
Oh, so you got it raw and you're painting it yourself.
I'm painting it myself, and
Cool.
he's recently moved on. He started doing scuba diving, and he's living his life to the best that he knows.
That's a big change from toy photography to scuba diving.
Right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
saying.
he's been scuba diving his whole life, so it's just he did a lot of toy cons and Legion cons, and he's been involved. He had a Patreon, which I was a part of, which is why I have his saloon. Oh God!
All right.
What is his name? I wish. Here, let me get on Instagram and let me see what his name was, so we can give
Eric,
him the credit.
Again, man, this is. I told you this before. That is a fantastic photo, and you can really feel that this guy is hit rock bottom. That PTSD is showing. Like that's a gorgeous photo, man. There's a lot behind that. There's feeling behind it. Good job, buddy.
And last but not
Michael.
least, this is from Matt Scoffer.
Wow. It's hard to believe that is a toy.
Oh,
That
wow.
looks like
That's why this is
that
Right?
is a
That is an amazing.
that is a
photograph
human
right
being
there.
staring at me and scaring me to death.
There are a lot of people where you're like, this is a screen grab of a toy or of a game or a movie. Like, I don't
Yeah.
believe this is AI.
No,
You
you don't.
guys, this is the reason why I've started doing a lot of behind the scenes, because of AI. I'm like, I believe that I have to show my work now, because people don't believe that I'm not doing what I'm doing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I honestly, this is what I'm doing in Photoshop. It takes me 2 hours or more sometimes to do a photo that I post on Instagram. I'm like, here's the behind the scenes, here's the edit, here's the whatever. I feel like I have to show my work like I'm in high school again. I'm like, this is my math homework.
I swear it is not. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm the same. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that same. The last couple pictures I've taken, I at least back up and show my camera with the light on what I'm doing, just to, even a quick snippet of, see, I promise this is what I was doing.
I promise this was in the camera. I have the hanging light with Batman and the the clock from whatever, the clock from Legions people. Sometimes I'm just like, I promise this is what I'm doing. The only thing in my last shot that was the web I grabbed was the spider web in that Batman shot that I just posted a couple hours ago.
Okay.
Like, there was the only thing that wasn't even CGI. It wasn't even CG generated. It was just a screen grab from the web. That little spider web right there in the right-hand corner was the only thing that I grabbed from Google. I typed in.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I typed in spider web. Other than that, I've done everything either in camera or Photoshop.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's gonna wrap our evening, huh?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, guys. Thank you so
Sully,
much
it was
for having
great
me on.
having you on here, man.
Yeah,
You know,
thanks for coming.
again, if
Hopefully,
you
I
guys
didn't
aren't
ramble too
following,
much.
not at all.
Go follow Sully.
Yeah, if you guys aren't following him, go follow Sully's Toys. You're gonna be amazed at these
Do it.
the photography
Do it
that
now.
he does. That
Do it.
Thank you.
the cinematic way that he's able to pull off his photography is it's absolutely beautiful. So again,
I
follow
try.
him. If you have
I
questions,
try to tell
obviously
stories
ask him.
occasionally. I'm like, I try to make people think a little bit, like what was going on before or after. Like with the last Batman, it was all about time marching on. It waits for no person. I did have him at one point having his head against the clock, but I had him looking up at the clock later on. I was like, oh, maybe him watching time marching on, like time waits for no person.
Yeah, it tells more of a
It doesn't
story with
matter
him
who
looking
you
at the
are.
clock.
It doesn't matter who you are. Time marches on. You die, you live. It doesn't matter. Time keeps on going.
Well, on that note, on that cheery, happy note, it was great seeing everybody.
What a way to end the show. See you tomorrow. Be happy.
Yes,
Remember to catch
you
us
guys.
tomorrow night, Thursday night, obviously for our normal one, and then we'll see you guys back here next Wednesday.
Have fun
Yes,
no matter
sir.
what you do, guys.
See you.
All right.
Bye bye.
Night, everybody.
Bye.